Hey, Railbirds, welcome to the 2024 SYKRS WPA World Artistic Pool Championship. We are coming at you live from the Boys and Girls Club of the Great Lakes Bay region here in Bay City, Michigan. Also, thank you to our main sponsors, Sykes and Duya Tables, as well as a host of other sponsors that make this happen, because without them, well, we don't have a tournament. We have to have our sponsors have this tournament. So give them some love. It is greatly appreciated.
I don't know what you call it, but I'm on there. And having a great time sharing some of the past experiences. And
all right, our opponents, our players in this first semifinal of two semifinals at the table right now. We have Tim the Dragon Chin from St. Paul, Minnesota. He's a 2022 National Artistic Pool Champion. 2019, is that Coughlin? Is that how you say that, Brian?
Coughlin.
Auto Artistic Pool Open Champion, and a 2016 UTS World Championship Most Creative Shot Award. And he has some other, he has like a collection of medals, I'm sure. Sponsored by Legit Cues and Jesse's Billiards in Federal Way, Washington. His opponent, all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina, Gaston the Prince Tomadoni. He is a 2022 WPA World Third Place finish. Also that same year, World Draw Champion, World Bank and Kick Champion, World Follow Champion. Also 2019 World Follow Champion. Sponsored by Suelas Mata Alquino Carnes Asadas. I am terrible at Spanish names. Are you better at Spanish names than me? Maybe you should pronounce these.
La Academia Pool Eros Bar Pool. I think that's what was on there. One was on his bio. At least from last year, it was on his bio.
All right, thanks for the assist there. So we are being joined by our guest commentators, Brian Pauley and Mark White. Thank you guys for joining us, and I'm going to turn the mic over to Brian and Mark. Go ahead, take it away, Brian.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you're at in the world. And also, once again, greetings to my counterpart, Mark White.
Your counterpart? Never heard that one before. How are you doing, Brian?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. Looking forward to these matches. These matches are going to be fire.
Yeah, no hiding place now. This for a place in the final. Another terrific semi-final coming up for you after this one as well. Of course, Florian Kohler will be up against the master, Mr. Chi Ming Lin himself. This one first, though.
Good practice sessions, guys. Start your match, okay?
All right, so now we're getting ready to start with our first shot of the match. We'll see who is leading odds or evens, and we'll go through the format here in a little bit. Actually, we'll do that now. We have two halves of the match. First half is a discipline round, so you go through all 8 disciplines of artistic pool. One player will lead out in the odd disciplines, 1, 3, 5, 7. The other player will lead out in 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's a maximum of 8 shots. Each player leads 4. The second half of the match, we like to call it the wild card round. Also 4 shots apiece, maximum. And you can pick from anywhere in the program, and the program is 120 shots. You just can't duplicate another discipline in your final 4. And Gaston's leads out in discipline 1, big X shot. This is a classic 3-ball cluster. Arrows will show you where they go, and then the cue ball comes over, hits a ball in the side pocket.
Expect to hear lots of passion from this man from Buenos Aires in Argentina. Cries of "see."
Oh yeah, he's a very emotional player. He gets very excited when you make shots, and who wouldn't be when you're making these type of shots?
So 4 balls to make. First shot of our first semi-final in the 2024 SYKRS Artistic Pool World Championships. Gaston, Tomadoni.
Nicely done. 7 points.
And even a scratch to go with it, which of course counts.
Cleared the table.
Always nice when you're down to the one table setup. All attention, all eyes on the feature table. There's Florian Kohler's cues over there by the looks of it.
Yep, that's his arsenal.
It's more like a golf set, isn't it?
Pretty much. Alright, so here's Tim. His rebuttal of Gaston's first trick and fancy shot.
I love that word, rebuttal. Good word, Brian.
Ooh, 15 rattled out.
Got the scratch in the side as well, though. Hit it almost identically.
Alright, let's see where he missed that ball. That'll be interesting, because then we'll figure up where his adjustment's going to be. Looks like he hit the left pocket point. So we just got to alter his setup a little bit. Alright, here we go. Second attempt. Now worth 6 points. Alright, here we go. I'm just making sure his setup's correct, so he doesn't miss that corner ball again. Ooh. We'll adjust a little bit.
Already the advantage then with Gaston. Guaranteed at least a 2-point lead. Already. Could be 7 if he misses this one. So for 5 points.
Oh. And right off the point.
Made the adjustment, Brian, didn't he? But just not quite.
Alright, so now Tim will lead out in special arts and see what he has in store for us.
3C.
3C in special arts. That's an 8-point shot. I think this is the... Getting that out. This might be the easy button shot.
Oh. Minus the
Hey, that's
button.
right. Yeah, minus the button.
The easy shot.
Yep, so as you see here, shoot the cue ball 3 rails. While it's moving, shoot the 1, 2, 3, 4. Re-hit the cue ball before it stops rolling, so it has to hit a moving cue ball. 5, 6, 7, 8 in the side. And then re-hit the moving cue ball once again, 3 rails. 9, 10, 11, 12 before the cue ball hits the cue stick, or hits the cue butt, and then rolls in. This is a good speed control test. And a test of your nerves. All right, here we go. Where that piece of chalk is where the easy button used to be when they shot this on ESPN. And here we go. First attempt worth 8 points. Double checking, making sure the butt's up against the rail. Nice and controlled. Here we go. Good. Harder. Nice. Nicely done.
Timed it to perfection.
Alright, so now Gaston gets to try his hand at this shot.
Took his time, didn't he? Knew he was okay. Didn't panic, didn't rush. Kept his cool. Gets his first points on the board in this semi-final.
What's interesting with this semifinal is when you look in Gaston's bio, where he got that third place finish 2 World Championships ago, the person he lost to in the semifinals was Tim Chen.
Revenge time.
So we'll see what happens. And in the quarterfinal, Gaston got a little bit of revenge on Wayne Parker, because last year in the quarterfinals, Wayne beat Gaston. This year, Gaston beat Wayne. So Gaston's trying to make this a dual revenge tour, I guess.
Yeah, Wayne had a pretty good tournament, didn't he? Played very, very well early on in the qualification. I think, was he number 1 in the qualifications, or did Florian end up as the number 1?
I believe Wayne was either second or third. I think he was second seed.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Gaston first attempt.
Three in the middle, 4 in the middle rather. Cue ball round 3 rails.
Didn't even need the
didn't
cue
even need the
butt.
cue. Touche, Mr. Pauley.
Nicely done. And that's when you hit the easy button perfect, is when you don't even need the cue button.
Yeah, the easy button. Made to look very easy. Played to perfection.
Alright, so now Gaston will lead out and draw. So we'll see what he has in store for Tim after this.
I like the long draw back, reverse English, hit the cue, go up and make the combo in the side. That's the one I like. Hopefully he'll choose that. Look at that. Didn't touch the cue, didn't touch the jaws. Straight in the back of the pocket. Have you ever considered putting another ball over that corner pocket just for added decoration or not?
Oh, which corner pocket? The
one the white goes in.
maybe. Be interesting. Speaking of interesting ways how to shoot this, and he's in the chat, Andrew, he'll shoot the first 2 sets right-handed and then flip over left-handed and shoot the last 4 left-handed. 5B. In draw.
Yeah, Jamie Moody does that, doesn't he?
He does not, actually, but Mark, you're going to get your wish.
Oh. Oh, the circular draw. I haven't seen it this year. I've been having nightmares about not having seen it. Hopefully I'll sleep tonight.
Yeah, I saw him practicing this earlier, so we'll see what happens. So I think, Mark, you got just about all your favorite shots. You got this. You're getting the circular draw now. You got the window. You got the 3-2-1, 1-2-3.
Yeah, you know what I haven't seen much of? I've seen it once, the speedy skater.
Oh yeah.
Now, what was the other shot that I said is now a favourite of mine? I think it was the... I can't
Rendezvous.
remember the name of it. It's,
Giamelli Rendezvous.
oh, yes. Gemelli's Rendezvous. Tim Chin sat there, look, in the background. With his top knot, as we call it. And he's been playing some top-notch pool. First attempt then, draw around the 4-ball.
Looks like he gets it. Looks like he gets
close.
it.
It's close. Oh, yes.
Good swing. First attempt.
What a shot. 10 points right out of the gate. Pressure then on Tim Chin to make it. Playing it from the other side. A lot of players do have their favourite way of playing this. Obviously, left hand up. Playing it that side. Tim Chin being a righty will play it over the other side. Plop. Into the darkness.
Here we go. Now Tim's Chin's first attempt at the circular draw. I know he can hit this because he's played it against me before. All right, here we go.
Oh.
All right, no more. Get 2 more attempts at this.
So just working out the setup of this then. So they're in a straight line, but it's 2 balls in between. Remove the 2 balls. So now he's drawing past to roughly where that chalk is, right? On the right hand side rail.
He's coming up a little bit. So just making an adjustment here. Yeah,
What's
so
happening there, Brian?
I don't know if he's getting enough blow on that or not. He's coming higher up on the rail too. Yeah, so the object ball is 2 balls-ish away from the blocker ball, and then the cue ball is in hand. So in the diagram, I think it's in that 1x1 box that the object ball has to be in. All right, here we go. Third and final attempt. 8 points. Yeah. Okay. Good pick
Good
by
choice from Gaston.
Yep. We did it again, Mark.
We did it again.
All right, so now Tim is going to lead out and follow. We'll see what follow shot he gets here. 2A. Believe that's the zip shot. But we'll see if I'm right.
We love a
And
zip
I'm
shot.
wrong.
We love a machine gun shot as well, though.
Oh yeah, machine gun follow. Just getting some points on the board here. This is a classic, so he's going to hit off, in this case, the 3 ball. He's going to hit the 3 ball. It's going to carry him off the 9. Then go right down the row of balls, rat-a-tat-tat through, make the 15 in the corner. Sounds like a machine gun going off.
Let's turn the music up. Let's turn the volume right up.
Nicely done.
Brilliant.
That's exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Really heard it as well. Exactly how it's supposed to sound. Also, sounded lovely.
You really don't want to miss. Go ahead, Mark.
No. Go on.
Like, you really don't want to miss a machine gun shot, because then you gotta set it back up again.
Look at that, the old finger clicks from Gaston in appreciation. Don't forget to grab your rack off him before he leaves. That American rack could end up in Buenos Aires. Come back next year painted in blue and white stripes.
Actually, I think that's somebody else's rack, because mine's over with my Q case right now. Unless it says Superman on it.
I haven't noticed, Brian. Does every artistic pool player wear a glove?
Not everybody. I don't think Tim's wearing one in this match.
Oh, okay.
Ran out of gas. I know Jason doesn't wear a glove. I don't think Jimmy does. I know Florian does. I don't think Jamie does. So that's, kind of like regular pool players. Some do, some don't. I know, I do.
Just lack of pace here, wasn't it? Just not enough. Too much rat and not enough tat.
Nice. Funny glove story. So I just did a shot on the Duya table before this match, and I have all 4 colors of gloves that McDermott has. So I asked Summer, I was like, hey, which color glove do you want me to wear while I'm shooting this? And she goes, pink. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear that one.
My favourite colour glove is pink. It's great. If I wore a glove, I would wear pink. Takes a man to wear pink, Brian.
Absolutely. Actually, Tom said that last night. He was wearing a pink shirt underneath his vest at the Hall of Fame dinner. All right, here we go. Second attempt for Mr. Tomadoni here.
So is Summers the lady from Do You, right?
Correct.
Is that the young lady from... Yeah. That's the one I was speaking to on Messenger about some future commentary, which I hope to be doing very, very soon. The 9-ball on the Do Ya. Back to this. Second attempt.
It's better.
This is better.
6 points for Gaston. All right, so now we are on to bank kick. And this is Gaston's lead.
Perfect execution there. So we are in the Boys and Girls Club here in Bay City, Michigan. What does it normally house in the Boys and Girls Club? What is there in there? Is there any pool tables in there? Or is there badminton? Is there table tennis? Tell us a little bit about the room, Brian, please.
Yeah, so this is like one of their meeting rooms, like a banquet room. So we had the diamond tables brought in to here. But if you go in the other room, there's some pool tables, there's air hockey tables, foosball tables. So it's a nice kind of a recreational area for boys and girls to come and hang out.
Oh, this is a nice shot.
Yep, we've seen this a couple times.
There's the big ball again. Look, Brian. Is it just me? It looks bigger, that ball. I don't know. Maybe I should go back to the eye hospital again.
Don't worry, I'll be there in 2 weeks. But no, it's,
Are you short-sighted or long-sighted?
I have astigmatism, and I have cataract on my left eye, so I have to go get that taken care of in about a week and a half.
Oh, well, yeah. I have one as well, but I can't have it done.
All right, here we go. Make the stacker ball. Okay, ball 1, 2 rails. Ooh, looks like it might be a little long. Oh, okay.
It's long.
All right. Now, he made that first attempt in his match against Wayne, but that was also on a different table too. So every table is a little different. So he just has to make the adjustment on this one.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, how different tables can play different, exactly the same table in exactly the same room, but they can still play different. And that's another, adaptation. It's not just about adapting to the actual shot and hitting the balls in the right place. It's sometimes adapting to the table.
Absolutely. Ooh, this might go short.
He's gone the other way, Brian. So this is the one in the middle.
Yep. Like you said, we went one long, one short. So whatever he did to adjust from the first to the second shot, he needs to back that back just a bit. Okay, third attempt now for Mr. Tomadoni. Getting some hydration here. I can tell you that when you're under the lights in the main stage, you can get a little parched. Alright, that looks decent. Hit the second diamond, that looks better.
It's long again.
Oh. Alright, so you got an opportunity for Tim now. Close the gap. And no matter what, Gaston's still going to have a lead here. Yeah, he's shaking his head to himself.
Yeah, but it went short, then it went long, then it went short. He's made the adjustment, but gone back to the first judgment that he made. So, chance for Tim to gain a little bit of ground.
Yep, making both 3 balls.
Ah, that's good.
Red stacker ball, red Aldrich ball, red shirt.
And red measle on the white ball.
All right,
Red
here we
cue
go.
cases in the background, red is the colour.
All right, here we go. First attempt.
Somebody's getting some Chinese lessons in the background by the
Struck
sounds
that
of
well.
it. Oh, look at this. Perfect.
Nicely done. The crew from the Duya tables are doing a quick video interview with Tom Rossman. And they did the same thing with me a couple days ago. I actually learned how to say what they wanted me to say in Chinese. Don't ask me to say it again, because I don't remember how to say it.
I remember I had to learn Happy New Year in Chinese just recently for Jay Flowers. We're doing a video for all of their staff at the factory there in China. So we sent them Happy New Year wishes. And don't ask me to say that either, because I don't remember.
All right, Tim Chin is doing 4C in stroke. I believe this is the through the chopsticks. Yes, it is. Spinning the chopsticks. This is a cool looking shot. I shot this in prelims and in my match against Jason. I was fortunate to make it both times. So how this works, you have 2 cue sticks lined up with the shafts frozen together, and then another cue over here. Most people use a Massey cue. So you bank the object ball, and it comes over and hits the cue sticks, bounces over, hits the mass A cue, and goes in. While it hits the cue sticks, it opens them up, so the cue ball will jump over that first cue stick and then slide up in between the groove now created with the 2 cue sticks to make the 5 ball. So it's a jump full wet with a bank shot.
A lot going on here.
Yep. So 4 ball banks over, separates the cues. Cue ball jumps over the cue, and then hopefully they have opened up. Cue ball goes right up in between them. This is a pretty shot when it goes.
Yeah, this is one you really need to see in slow motion when it's made to fully appreciate it, because there is, as you just described, quite a bit going on with this one. So come on, let's see it. This will get him right back in it. This will bring him level if he can make it.
Oh,
Like that. Oh, nearly didn't open enough.
that was close. They just got to adjust the angle of the bank so it can definitely open those cues up. Yeah, it's one of those, sometimes it's hard to explain even by looking at the diagram, but once you see it, you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, now I get it.
So the 9 ball in this case, he's banking it into this bottom corner pocket, right? But he needs to hit this cue nearest us to open that so the cue ball goes in between the 2 cues. I think that's what you're saying.
Yep. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oof. Done that a
No.
number of times. I've done that a lot, actually.
Yeah, although he got the desired result, but not the way you've got to do it. Who invented this shot, Brian?
I have no idea.
How do you invent something like this? What goes through your head? Oh, I know. Yeah, I'll put 2 cues there. I'll put another one over there.
I have no idea.
Crazy.
Maybe someone was like, hey, I got some cues in my bag. Let's see what I can come up with. Right, here we go. 3rd and final attempt.
$7 points.
Come on.
That's in.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's a pretty shot.
So, it really is, isn't it? Let's see that in slow motion.
Who that almost didn't get over that second cue.
Yeah. So are you trying to hit that both cues, or are you trying to hit this cue nearest us?
Both cues. Right where they're touching at. That's where you want to hit it
Okay.
at.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so Gaston will lead in jump. So we'll see what he's got picked here. He's got the Argentinian flag out there and a picture of him and his wife. So let's see what he got going on here. I think we got about 3 inches of snow since the last we talked.
Really? I think since we last talked, 3 inches of water evaporated out of the pool where I swim.
Nice. Gaston getting all his equipment together for this one. This is the reason why you see some of us with roller cases, because we got all this other stuff. Or the reason why you see Florian's arsenal over there in the top left, those 2 4x8 Q-Tech cases, that houses all his stuff. So he has 2 cases for this tournament.
Wow. It's like being at the cinema. Who's rustling their candy papers?
I have no idea.
Gideon, this is being held at the Bay City, Michigan, in the Boys and Girls Club. And Caitlin says she doesn't wear a glove either. That's right, I remember seeing your lovely nails painted lots of different colours, Caitlin. And I think you were second on this table on day one, if my memory serves me right.
You are correct, Mark. Good memory. Alright, so the setup on this, the 6-ball has to be 1 ball gap from the cue stick, and the cue ball can be no further away than a chalk cube. Is it gonna work? Alright, here we go.
Yeah, I wondered when he was going to put the other ball there. I was getting a little bit worried. I thought he might have forgotten it.
Alright, here we go. Alright, maybe he's going to adjust where the ball's at. Yep, just make sure he's got it right. And this is a key shot for him, so he wants to make sure he has everything right. Alright, here we go.
Oh, no.
Getting close. Alright, so now he's just got to make an adjustment. Ball banked right, so you just got to get the stroke to get that cue ball to bite up a little quicker to get through those cue sticks. Alright, here we go. Second attempt, now worth 8 points.
Yes, no.
Came out a little whiter. This looks to be a good pick for Tim, and even Gaston's like, yep, that's a good pick.
Close, isn't it? Just 2 points in it. And if he doesn't make it on this attempt, the score won't change.
Yeah, getting some more hydration.
Sip of water.
Necesita agua.
Yeah.
I know a little Spanish.
Your Spanish is good.
What I know well, but I don't know a lot. Look at this.
Yes, yes, yes.
Didn't even need the cue stick. Love it. Good shots. Nicely done. Now Tim is down 9 points. Still down 1 shot.
Didn't touch the cue.
Yeah, most of the time you use the cue for that to help it down. That'll even hit it. That's when you know you hit it good. He's excited. I'd be excited if I hit it like that. Alright, so now Gaston will lead in jump.
Even more special, Brian, because it was on his 3rd attempt as well. He's under a bit of pressure there.
Oh, absolutely. He doesn't make that shot, and he's only got a 2-point lead. Now he's got a 9-point lead.
Good stuff.
Alright, so here we go. See what he picks. Now he's thinking, he looks on the score. It's like, alright, about 9 points. What am I going to pick? 4A and
Just
jump.
comment.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a classic. It's been around. This shot is actually borrowed from three cushion, actually artistic billiards, to where you strike the first ball, doesn't have to go, jump over the other ball, go 2 rails, and come back and make the 9. In the artistic billiards, obviously there's the ball in the corner, and then you come around 3 rails and hit that, or 2 rails and hit that. So yep.
I don't know whether you're familiar with Elliot Sanderson at all, are you? He's a player from Yorkshire in England who he's actually the manager of Jason Shaw's sister's pool room in Glasgow called Nagoldricks, where they hold the Scottish Open every year. He's the resident pro there, and his nickname is the Shouter. And Gideon in the chat has just said we need to get Gaston and Elliot Sanderson together to have a shout off. I'm not
That
sure
would be
who'd win that
interesting.
one. Yeah, I'm not sure who'd win it actually. It'd be a close call. They've both got very high Fargos in the shouting world.
Actually, one person I'd also like to throw in there from our world is Theo Mihalis. He gets excited when
Yeah,
he makes
he's not
shots.
here this year, is he? Where
Yeah,
he's the young kid, right?
He's in school. He's being smart and going to college.
Yeah,
So
really
he-
nice kid, I remember.
Yeah, so he really... There's really only one tournament he can play in because of his schedule, and that's the one at Clubhouse. And ironically, he's won the last 2. So it'll have been interesting to see him in this field. Ooh. Alright, Gaston's got to calm himself down a little bit, make his adjustments to get this. This is a classic shot, so, you know, I think Tim even has a tutorial on this on his webpage, which I want to plug here really quick. It's called trickshottim.com. There are dozens and dozens of tutorials on how to make these shots. Some of the shots from the books, some of the shots from the past, some of the shots that he created. So if you're ever interested in trying to get into this artistic pool movement, trickshottim.com is a great resource. I still use a number of those setups myself today.
Well, I'm very serious when I say I'd love to go in one of these one day. I'd love to play in a qualifier somewhere. But first of all, I need to start learning them. And you've just given me a great first step of where to go.
All right, third attempt here. Does he get it?
Yes, yes, yes,
Ooh,
yes.
that ball almost hit. Oh, man. That was close.
You know, it's a funny thing. You mentioned the relationship of this shot to 3-cushion, and so many shots in 3-cushion you have to avoid the double kiss, and he's just avoided it here. Look at this on the way back. Oh, I think the wind of it going past may even have just put it off track slightly. So no points. So a chance for Tim to get right back into this if he can make this shot on any attempt.
All right, here we go. First attempt, 9 points. All right, no score on that one. Make an adjustment here.
I've actually never seen this shot before, Tim, I don't think. Tim, why am I calling you Tim? Brian?
Yeah, no, most people don't shoot this shot. This is more of a playoff shot than a prelim, but if you can get it dialed in, it's a great shot. Looks decent. Look at
Close,
this.
close.
That's
No.
going to come wide. Okay. Now make another adjustment. And third and final attempt. Like you said, Mark, this would be a good opportunity for him to close the gap. Oh, got the double hit.
Did get the kiss.
It's crazy on a 4.5 by 9 foot table, and you only got 2 balls moving. The likelihood of them hitting each other like that. All right, no score for either player. Tim Chin still down 9 points. Now he leads out in Masse. So let's see what he picks here.
You know, Brian, in the little bit of the time between matches we had, I just watched a YouTube video on an air crash, mid-air collision between 2 planes. You just mentioned the double kiss there. These planes both flying at 32,000 feet, but one's heading to Germany, another one's heading to Russia, but they've collided in mid-air at that particular point. What are the chances of that in the sky? Unbelievable, isn't it? The ultimate trap shot.
See Theo in the chat. Yes, we will love to have you at the Masters. We will be releasing that date shortly, so we'll let you know. Or maybe we won't let you know so you don't come and beat us.
Yeah, he's winning too much. You keep studying, Theo. Keep studying.
All right, second attempt here. It's a nice little trap shot.
Sort of left-hand spin.
All right, third and final attempt here. If I remember correctly, this is a Mike Massey special. I think he created this shot.
Is this made a little bit more difficult because the cloth is fairly new? Still?
Could be a lot of variables with this. What's crazy is I saw him drain this in his 5 minutes of practice before this. So this is the frustrating part at times, to where when you make shots in practice, but you don't make them in the tournament, and that happened with me this whole tournament. Every single shot I missed in the tournament, I made like 20 minutes beforehand in practice. So it can be very frustrating.
I guess you just have to remain focused and forget about it and move on to the next one. That's a big part of Q Sports, of course, is the psychology, the mind playing tricks with you. A lot of people say it's like 80-90% in the head.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's now Gaston going to set up on the opposite side since he's a left-hander. Yeah, this is a very touchy shot.
So are you burying the cue? We're going to see it better from this angle, aren't we? Is he burying the cue ball into the left rail, bouncing it to the short rail and then arcing it round? Is that the idea of this?
Yes. Yep, Tim just double checking the setup there with him. Yep, that object ball is a chalk cube away from the cue ball. Here we go.
What? Why is that ball even there? To make the cueing more awkward or what?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, now I can see the shot. Bury it into the rail with right hand spin.
That wasn't it.
Well, that went a little bit too good. But
Just going to change his aim point. He's thinking about it. He's like, yep, okay. Because if you go wide, there's an adjustment. And then when you go tight like that, there's an adjustment. So you just got to find what adjustment it is to get you around those balls.
I've actually played a snooker escape like this where it's been almost impossible. Bury it into the rail. There's a great shot Mark Williams played similar to this as well.
Yeah, I mean, something like this can come up in a game to where you got it,
Yeah.
buried into the rail like that and hit another rail and arc it.
Jimmy White famously played one in the Mosconi Cup as well, not unlike this kind of shot on the 2-ball. I'll never forget that. He was playing doubles with Alex Higgins against Mike Massey, believe it or not.
There it
Oh,
is.
he's hit the ball. Oh, he touched the ball though.
I touched it. That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah, he hit the ball. Yeah.
Now you know why that blocker ball is there, to make it tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both looked at it and they're like, yep. Now he's just getting his composure.
Yeah, watch, he fouls the ball. There,
Yep, it
see?
moved. Yep.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
That
look
got
at this. Oh! That's a beautiful looking shot.
So Gaston's friends over here, and he's like yelling and screaming, and they're like, shh.
Shh. He's not here though, is he? The quiet man? Where
No,
is he?
Tim. No, Tim is not here. Right, Tim's going to take
Got
it
to try
back.
and
Good.
it's 1:46 in the morning here, and I'm in my room here, and I'm getting really excited and shouting at the top of my voice. I forget I've got neighbours who might be sleeping. This is exciting stuff. I love it.
Yeah, so we're halfway through the match. Both players are going to take a quick break. So Gaston has a 13-point lead here, and he will be leading in the wild card. So we'll see what he picks. We'll go run through some sponsors right now, and then after that, got a message for Railbirds. They have a nice little graphic for you, so we'll run through the sponsors right now. Aramith Billiards, they always provide, we use their balls for these events, but one of the biggest sponsors we have is Simona's Cloth. So when we get done destroying the cloth on these tables, there is brand new cloth to go on them right afterwards, and we do this for every tournament. So if you have a pool room and you're seeing what we're doing and you would love to have us come in and you would love to get free cloth, bring us in for an artistic pool tournament, because the room is always getting free cloth. And here's the bracket for what's coming. So we have our match now with Gaston and Tim. At 4:30 we have Florian Kohler and Chimi Lin. That's going to be another good semifinal. But we also like to thank the whole team here with Railbirds and Mark White. So if you are watching free on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Railbirds. Hit the notifications bell so you get alerted every time they go live for other content they do, not just the artistic pool. They would really appreciate it and help keep pool streams free.
I'm a huge advocate of free pool. I think it's the only way to grow the sport. I'm not a great lover of pay-per-view. I often make my views known about that. I just simply think that the more people that could just stumble across pool, the more new fans we'll get, which can only be good for the sport and grow it. Whereas if you're hoping to get new fans, from pay-per-view, it's just not going to happen, is it? You're only going to get the die-hard stalwart fans that you've already got. So it really is such. There's nothing wrong with pay-per-view as well. Of course, there's room for both. It's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it shouldn't be allowed, but I think to have a lot of free pool as well is very, very important. And there's plenty of free pool out there to help grow the sport.
Yeah, I'm there with you. Like, if you can do the stream for free and all the expenses are taken care of, that's great. I am also a fan of, I mean, I'm okay with doing pay-per-view because I look at it, if I want to watch a UFC fight, I got to pay for that. You know, if I want to watch an NFL game, I have to pay for that. So I'm okay with paying for watching, you know, top-level pool, but also you appreciate it if it's free because then more people can see it. And Mark, here's one of your favorite shots that I hit last tournament.
Yeah, this is super difficult. I mean, unless I'd seen it myself performed, I would say it was impossible. This is just such a clever shot. I'm in awe of you guys that can do this. This really is a stunningly difficult shot. Let's hope we see both players make it.
Yeah, he made this against Wayne in his quarterfinal match, so it does not surprise me at all he's going with this. Especially if you can get this locked in, this is a good playoff shot.
So jump the ball out the triangle.
Ooh, so he caught the rack there, so he's going to have to get a little more air on this. So the 15 is going to come out, make the 13, then the cue ball is going to make the 10. All right, here we go. Looking good. Oh, he got it.
Yes.
Nicely done. 9 points.
Incredible. Well, there's one shot I haven't seen as well, which I hope I do see. It was a tiebreaker I saw last year. I think it might have been in the semi or maybe even the final, where you jump off the rail on a piece of chalk, hit this end rail, the cue ball goes back down, there's two balls set in a combo and you make both balls. I love that one as well.
It's a 10-point special art shot. That's the flying kick split shot. It would not surprise me if Tim plays that because he plays that really well.
Yeah, it was him that played it actually last year, I remember now. Where is the triangle placed?
The triangle's in hand, so that ball's on the spot. And then the rack is in hand.
Okay. What does he say on that rack?
I think it's 2015 Masters champion.
Oh,
Ooh,
look at
that was
this.
close.
Oh. Oh.
There you go. And then the placement of the rack, it just depends on how you feel. Some people have it further back, some people have it closer. It's just a preference. All right, a little bit of adjustment. Here we go, third and final attempt. Oh,
Oh, he's fallen further behind.
good shot,
Good pick
Mr. Tomadoni.
from Gaston.
All right, so Gaston cannot pick another jump shot. All right, so now it's Tim. Tim can pick from anywhere in the program. Just
I
with
wonder
8
will he-
4A. I already know what this is.
Oh, I love this one as well. Jump mass 8. Jump out of the triangle. You must go past the first diamond, it from memory,
Second.
and make the ball over the corner. So, sorry, the second diamond, yeah. I meant to say the first diamond after the rack.
He clipped the rack. All right, second attempt now.
I saw somebody yesterday go past the side pocket with the cue ball. Or day before. Yeah,
Shot. 8 points, Mr. Chin. Look at all that spin. Didn't even need the triangle coming back. That's when you know you really hit it.
Beautiful.
Hold on one second.
There.
My buddy Anthony coming over here, dropping me off a double tree cookie, which are awesome.
Is that from the Doubletree Hotel, one of the sponsors?
Yes, it is. They have the best cookies. Sorry, Mom, and I know she's in the room.
I remember I told you that the first time I met Carly McGee, one of our fans, was at the World Championships in 2021 when Albin Ocean won the 9-ball. And that was at a hotel, and it was the Doubletree there as well. That's how I remember that. Oh, look at this. Where's he going? He's gone the wrong side. He's creating his own trick shots here. Can the cue ball go anywhere in the triangle?
Anywhere in the triangle, yes.
What is that under the cue ball?
That is a Stefano Palinga Mass A shield. You're allowed to use that if you want. We used to have, a couple years ago, before we got the working agreements with the cloth companies, you had to either put a piece of cloth or the Stefano Palinga shield underneath the cue ball for all Mass A shots. So it's just a small piece of plastic that kind of helps protect the cloth a little bit. So you're allowed to still use those things if you want, but they're not required. Oof.
Whoa.
All right, no points for Mr. Gaston. That was a good pick by Tim. So now this is Gaston's second wild card pick. He is up 14 points, so basically a shot and a half. And Gaston cannot pick another jump shot.
You were just talking about the cloth protector there, Brian. I know in my local club, Double Kiss, whenever we have the tables recovered, and they're done every 6 months in there, they really are looked after well. But they always leave some offcuts of cloth for people to break off of. And also when they're practicing their jump shots, they'll be asked to use that as well, just to, for the goodness of the new cloths, really, to protect them as long as possible.
Discipline 2, 4C. This is through the gap. That's that 3-6-9 shot.
.369, the goose drank wine.
Yep, so we've seen this shot a couple times. Has a 4-ball gap, so you shoot the cue ball through the gap. 3 rails, a total of 4 times. So the first time through, it's 0 points. The second time through, 3 points. Third time through, 6 points. Fourth time through, that's when you're going to try to make the ball to get 9 points. The key to this shot is the cue ball cannot stop moving. This is a good exercise of speed control and calming your nerves.
Quick question, Brian.
Yes.
The goose drank wine, but what did the monkey do in the 369 song?
I have no idea.
It chewed tobacco on the streetcar line.
Nice.
So cue ball must be moving at all times, cannot stop. Plenty of chalk on that, Gaston.
Okay, 0 points. 1, 2, okay, there's 3 points. There's 6.
6. Now he's going for the 9. Make
hit
the
the
8
balls.
ball. Oh, he's caught the ball. Yeah, just to let you know, guys, how many ball widths is the gap, Brian?
4. It's only a 4-ball gap.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and the higher up you come, the smaller the gap looks, doesn't it? It's kind of like playing a ball into the side pocket. When you're right in front of it, it's okay. But when you start moving up one side of it, the target becomes much smaller.
Alright, here we go. Second attempt. Alright, first time through. Second time
Already
through.
has 6 points.
3. Alright, this is his third time through. Now he's got 6. Now he's going for 9.
Oh, sorry, I thought he had 6 before now.
So you got
look
9
at this.
there.
He's got 9 now. He's got 9 now.
Alright, now Tim Chin's going to have to try to get 9 here as well to keep pace.
He doesn't want to fall any further behind, does he, Brian? He's like 2 shots behind at the moment.
Alright, here we go. Tim Chin. Alright, first time through. Second time through, 3 points. Third time through, 6. Good speed on that last one. Does he get it? He knew it. Dead center. Good shot.
Yeah, Brian has a great way of playing that shot where he doesn't use any spin on the cue ball. You just play plain ball, right, Brian?
Yeah, I found an angle where I can just hit this center ball so I don't have to worry about trying to hit with any left spin. But if you play it with that type of speed right there to where it's almost about ready to stop, then you can put some left spin on it without really fearing of miscuing. I just hit it with center ball just so I can take away the variable of miscuing.
So he stays in contact.
Discipline 7, 5C. This is the Derby horse race.
Oh, yes, I like this one. Couple of jumps.
Yep, so there's a stacker ball with a ball on top of it. So Tim is going to shoot an object ball. And then he's going to re-hit the cue ball to jump over that object ball The cue ball hits the stacker ball, gets out of the way, which drops the 3. And then the object ball that he hit first is going to hit the ball that was on the top, on the stacker ball.
Oh no, just caught the 7. Is the cameraman okay? Or is it Sherry on the camera? Are you okay, Sherry?
Sherry's on the camera. Very good. He didn't wait as long for that ball. Nice. 9 points. On that first hit, he waited just a little bit too long to jump that, but he had a great pace on it this time and made it. Good looking shot. All right. Gaston has a good opportunity to keep his lead here. And this would be a good thing for him.
Sorry, I was just going to answer a question in
Yeah,
the
go
chat.
for it.
Kip Lang asks, what is the name of this competition, Brian?
This is the 2024 SYKRS WPA World Artistic Pool Championship. So we have artistic pool players from all over the world competing for this title. The final 4, we have 4 different countries represented. Right here we have the USA and Argentina. In our next match we have France and Taiwan.
Florian Kohler, one of the best known players in the world for trick shots. Venom will be up against the master. Something's got to give. So here we go, Gaston. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, this is another one of those shots where pacing is key. You can shoot this super fast, or you can shoot this pocket speed and then take some time. And you see, he's got the ball and the cue ball further back in that triangle, or in that 1x1. Some people have it up. It's just a preference. Oh, knocked the sticker ball all the way. Wow. One of the benefits of having the cue ball and the object ball that far back is you're bridging off the rail like you saw. Some people like it further up so you don't hit any of those blocker balls. Again, it's just a preference on how you want to shoot it. All right, so third attempt here for Gaston. This is a huge point in this match. If Gaston can get this, he can still keep a 1.5 shot lead, basically. If he doesn't get it, Tim's within 5 points. All right, here we go. Miscued.
Oh, miscued.
All right. Well, we are halfway through the wild card. Each player only has 2 shots left. Gaston will lead. This is his 3rd wild card pick. He cannot pick jump, and he cannot pick special arts.
Watching from Kenya. Good to have you with us, Kip Lang. I know in Africa, Q Sports is very, very big. I know in Kenya. I also know in Uganda. South Africa, of course, very, very big. A few players come to the Chinese 8-ball. I know black ball is very, very big there. Let's hope that we can have somebody from Kenya competing in this sometime. Are you into this trick shots? Have you tried any? You need to go to the website, download the program where you can see all the shots, all the diagrams and explanations of how to do them, and you can start practicing. Who knows, you might even get yourself here next year. Or maybe it's going to Africa. Who knows? It could be going to South Africa. I don't know.
Alright, so Mark has seen this shot before. This is from the trick and fancy discipline, 10-point shot. The perfect setup. So you see where the lines all go. The key ball in this is the middle ball, because that's where you can adjust see where it goes. And then a 3-rail onto a combination. To answer a question in the chat from Gideon, what is special arts? Special arts are speed and timing shots. They also have some props in there as well. So like the easy button was a special art shot. The last one we saw where he's going through the gap and hitting the cue ball 4 times, that's a special art shot. So it's mainly speed and timing.
I would think the ultimate definition of the speed and timing is Guimeli's Rendezvous. I mean, that's all about the timing, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I like that shot.
Yeah, I do as well.
Oh, we had the wrong one. This is corner stuffing. This is not perfect setup. This is corner stuffing. I think this is 5B. Yep.
Corner stuffing.
Yep. All 3 balls in that one pocket.
Oh, he made this in practice earlier on. This is the shot. This is the shot he played, and there's a video of it when he goes crazy when he got it.
Ooh, it was close.
Oh.
Now here's the thing. I am surprised he picked this, because the last shot Tim Chin hit in his 5 minutes of practice was this shot, and he drained it. So the fact that Gaston is picking this, he must feel confident that he can hit this, even though he just saw Tim hit it.
Yeah, he made this yesterday. That's the video that I saw. This is the shot. Probably let out the biggest scream I've heard from Gaston when he made this. Doesn't look possible, does it?
Yeah.
Make all those 3 balls in the same pocket. Just, wow, incredible. How?
I mean, if I'd have made this shot, I'd scream too. I haven't made it in competition, nor have I had to shoot it in competition. I've hit it in practice, but never had the guts to pull it out in the tournament.
Have you actually successfully completed all 120 shots, Brian, at some stage over the years?
Yes.
Or is there one that you've never done? You've done them all?
I've hit all of them at least once, but at least now I've hit all of them multiple times.
That's impressive.
Especially once you get to the playoffs. I mean, the whole book's open, so you gotta know how to do them all, or at least have an idea of how to do them all.
You've been there, done it, but have you got the T-shirt? Have you got a T-shirt that says, I've made all 120 in the book?
Don't have a T-shirt. I should have one made.
You should.
All right, here we go. 3rd and final attempt. 10-point pocket stuffer. This go. Oh, I was gonna say this
Yes,
goes. He was gonna go
no.
nuts. That was close. All right, Tim now has a golden opportunity, because if he makes this on any attempt, he takes the lead, and then it's his 3rd wild card pick.
Well, you did just mention this was the last shot he made in practice. It was a brave pick from Gaston. Hi to Zama, watching from just outside Edmonton in Alberta, Canada. Good to have you with us.
So I just been informed, I'm going to spill the beans here a little bit. On our next semi-final match between Florian Kohler and Master Lin, we will have a separate commentator in here. I'm going to step out for a match, and you will be joined by the Blue Shark himself, Steve Markle.
Oh, wow.
Him and Florian go
Do you
way
know
back, so it would be fitting.
He was my pick to win this year. Something just told me he was going to win it. But second prize for me, definitely. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was close. That was close. Yeah, it'll be an honour to have Steve Markle with me. Not that it's not an honour to have you, Brian, but I'm just so used to you now. We're like Booth brothers already.
Yeah, I'd say so. But no, Steve's great.
Followed his journey on Facebook. He puts lots and lots of great videos on. So it'll be great to have Steve.
Right, here we go, second attempt.
Oh, gutted. Oh, that hurts.
Man, he got the hard part down. Ugh. Well, the good thing, the adjustment that he made, he knows how to get those balls now, so now he just got to adjust the spin on the cue ball just a hair.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Pain. The pain.
All right, here we go. Third and final attempt. That ball didn't go. All right, a couple good attempts. So now no score on the pocket stuffer. We have 3 shots left in this match. Tim Chen will lead out in his third wildcard pick. He cannot pick Massey. He cannot pick jump. So we'll see what he picks here.
Nick asking the question, they're just showing off shot. Yes, we have seen that. The very famous Steve Miserak shot. We saw it on day one. I'm not sure if he saw it on any other day, but
yeah, see it on day
one.
Pleasure
to see that one.
Yeah, see it on day one for Trick and Fancy, and then it just depends on if anybody wants to pick it in playoffs. So we'll see. We'll see if he gets picked here. Who knows? Tim going through the book on his phone, trying to find a shot that he knows he can make that he thinks Gaston may not, so he can get a lead in this match.
No, he's just sending me a message. He just said, "I can't believe it, Mark, how I just missed that that shot."
Alrighty. See, this is where the strategy comes in. Yep. Good idea to throw up our sponsors here.
SYKRS, Ivan Simonis. Simonis synonymous with quality Aramith balls, of course. Over 100 years of making excellent balls. APA, Double Tree, the Gospel Trick Shop Ministries. Diamond Limousine. I've never been in a limousine. That's how Brian travels. Brian won't travel any other way these days.
I don't know about that. All Oh yeah, Luke's stroke jump shot. This is a cool one.
Oh yes. Make all the balls in the corner, jump over, swing it round with low left-hand spin, hit the butt of the cue and make the 9 in the side. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Or the 8 in the side in this particular instance.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. But this is such a pretty shot when it goes. Thank you for the kind words, Nick. Enjoying the commentary, so we appreciate your kind words. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the commentary. Mark's the star. I'm just the trick shot guy that can help talk about the shots.
Oof. You're the brains of the partnership, trust me. We're Laurel and Hardy. You're Hardy. I'm the stupid one. Here we go. First attempt.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, looks good. Look at this.
Woohoo!
Oh.
9 points. Struck that well.
The weight of those balls against the cue ball. How many balls were there?
5.
Was it 5? 5, so it's 30 ounces against 6. Work the physics out. Gaston playing it the other side, of course. That is how to play. Look at the curl on that ball there. Thought the 8 wasn't going to go at one stage. Just caught the point. The familiar finger click. There's the master himself in the background, waiting for his semi-final against Venom. Florian Kohler. That's coming up at 4:30 local time, guys. And then we'll have the final.
Actually, the real brains of the operation is Kevin and Sherry. Those are the brains of the whole operation.
Oh dear, we are in trouble. Yeah, Kevin and Sherry, and of course their son Ethan, who's on the camera for the first time this year, doing a wonderful job. And Kevin really does do some great stuff with railbirds. He's very, very clever technically. He's helped me out so many times. I've just bought a new laptop. He helped me set all that up, actually talked me through while I was in the shop shopping for it in Thailand. Talked me through getting the right one, sending him lots of screenshots and questions, and he really has done so much for me, and he's done so much for Paul as well. Don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. There's so much great content on there. Well over 1,000 videos of artistic pool, Derby City Classic 9 ball, 1 pocket, banks. So please like, subscribe, and just hit that little notification bell, and every time we add something or go live, you'll be the first to know. So thanks to Kevin, Sherry and Ethan, the real brains behind Railbirds. Gaston.
You see, I helped you out in the laptop store. I think it was like 4 stores, wasn't it? Before you finally settled on one. Sure seemed like it.
It was great of you to do that, so thank you.
Anytime.
Checks in the post.
Oof. Balls.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I want to kind of throw this in there too. All the behind the scenes that stuff that Kevin and Sherry and them do that most people don't know about. You know, it's awesome. So they have a great stream, one of the best out there in my opinion. But they're even better people. I'm not just saying that because Kevin's sitting next to me with a headset and Sherry's sitting in front of me. I'm not saying that just because of that. They actually let me stay at their Airbnb at Derby one night. So they're such great people.
One night's all we could put up with you, then we had to kick you out.
Sounds about right.
I never forget, I was at the Kellogg Arena doing an event with Predator, and Kevin and Sherry drove down. They'd heard me doing some commentary on something, and they drove down especially to see me, and we had a nice chat, and we said that someday we will do something together, and indeed we did, and that was back in 2021, and I've been working for them ever since then, and we've done so much together. It's been a pleasure, really has.
Alright, so the situation here, Tim picked a great shot, so now, after this, each player only has one shot left, and Gaston will either be ahead or behind, depending on what happens here.
Oh, he's changed his mind. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Brian, if I may just interject here. Whenever you see, in any cue sport, in any discipline, whenever you see a player change his mind when they're down on the shot, you've got to get up and reset. And that can only be pressure, in my opinion. He was ready to go, and then he changed his mind, made an adjustment while he was down, and there was no way he was going to make that.
Right, here we go. This is another pivotal moment in this match. If he makes it, he's in the driver's seat and he's up 3 points. If he misses this, he's down 4. Granted, he leads off in the wild card right after this with his final shot. Here we go.
I wonder what he will pick. Well, we can't have a tie, can we?
We can, and then we do a sudden death playoff, and ironically, these two were the first sudden death playoff match we ever had.
Wouldn't it be funny if it happened again?
Alright, no score. Okay. Crazy drama here. 64-60. Gaston needs to come with something here. He cannot pick jump, he cannot pick special arts, and he cannot pick trick and fancy. So he has 5 disciplines to pick from here. See what he's got. I'd like to say thank you for... Yeah, go ahead.
Tim just sitting there thinking, what's he going to pick? What's he going to pick? Please pick something I don't mind too much.
Yep. Also want to say thank you for everybody that's watching, all the people that have participated in the chat from all over the world. Hope you have been enjoying all of this. Make sure to share the stream to all your friends, your pool groups when you're watching, to finish off this match and then for the next 2. So thank you for everybody for watching this, and for those who are new to artistic pool, I hope you are enjoying this.
Yeah, well, somebody should really say thank you to you as well, Brian, because everyone knows how much time and effort you've put into artistic pool over the years, and you really are one of the leading characters in this great sport. So thank you for all your efforts, and thank you for putting up with me in the commentary booth as much as you do, because you're playing the tournament as well, but you've done so many matches in the commentary booth also. So a round of applause please in the chat for Mr. Brian Superman Pauley.
Thank you for the kind words, Mark. Check's in the mail.
Yeah, I mean, I can hardly read your writing if I'm honest, but I think I got through it okay. Could you do it in a Word document or a PDF file next time, please, instead of sending it by carrier pigeon?
I think I can try to do that.
Well, he's thinking long and hard here. Now, I'm not being funny when I say, do you have any time limit on how long you can take to choose a shot?
No, we don't actually have a set time limit. It's just don't take forever either. But, this is an important moment in the match. He's got to make sure he picks something that he can make that maybe Tim will have trouble with, so he can try to get ahead in this lead. This is semifinals in the World Championship, so. But we do kind of, budget an hour and a half for the matches, give or take. And we are right about that time now, and we're right towards the end, so we're right pretty much on schedule.
So how much is he now thinking about Tim's past matches and the shots that he's seen him either make or not make? Is that a big part of the equation? Is it kind of 50-50? What are you going to make? What can he make? Or what's your thinking at this moment now, Brian, if you're him?
Same thing. I mean, I'm looking to see, hey, what have I seen Tim make? What have I seen Tim miss? And if I see him make stuff, I want to try to stay away from that. If I see him miss stuff and I can hit it, I'm going to go after that. And see, he made a pick. See what he's picking here. Ooh, he's going big.
Oh.
This is a
Fouette.
Yeah, this is a 10-point stroke shot, 2mm draw. This is a Mike Massey shot, actually. All 3 10-point stroke shots are Mike Massey shots. And how cool is it? Mike Massey is just like 2 feet from me, behind me.
So let's work this out then. Let's say he makes it on the first attempt. That puts him on 7. So Tim
70.
has to make it on his third.
Yeah,
Right?
So if Gaston makes this on any attempt, and then Tim makes this on any attempt, he's in the driver's seat. All he'd have to do is basically hit a 6-point shot the first try, and then the match is over. But if Gaston makes this on any attempt and Tim doesn't, then Tim is going to have to come with something that he can make consistently, and doesn't think that Gaston will. Yep, so that's a 2mm gap, so we're going to pocket the 13. Cue ball is going to whip around that blocker ball and hit the 8 ball in the corner pocket. So obviously the cue ball cannot hit any of the rail on the right side there. Big time full wet shot here. If he makes this, he's going to go crazy. Yep, hydrate.
Sip of water. It's kind of his shot preparation, is it? When he's going through the pressure, it's kind of a part of his shot routine, a bit like Steve Davis used to do. Always had a sip of water before he played a shot. Pressure's on.
This will get close. Ooh. That was close. Just a little more draw.
Will he take another sip of... Will he take more water on board, I wonder? Almost got there, didn't it? Wow.
Alright, second attempt now. So if he hits this on the second attempt, he'll have 69 points. He'll have a 5-point lead on Tim, but Tim still needing to hit this.
Come in.
Yep. It's like the door's knocking. I hear you knocking. Alright, I'm gonna stop singing now. Kevin's like,
Didn't know you'd started.
That's awesome. Thank you. My family watching this, they're gonna love that. here we go. Second attempt, now worth 9 points. Does he get it or did he hit draw too much? Oh!
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
look at Tim Chin in his chair. Wow, couldn't believe it. How well did he hit that? And what an adjustment from the first shot he's made as well. He must have thought that's there.
Oh my goodness.
Painful.
This is one of those Kara misses that you see there where it's like millimeters.
Can he move that 8-ball or not? Is that
Yes.
where it has to be?
The 8-ball is adjustable. When you have a ball hanging in the pocket, you actually have a ball leeway. So you can actually technically have that a ball out if you wanted to.
Because on both of those occasions, had the 8-ball been slightly out further, he would have got it, I think, on maybe both occasions. Just wondering if he might move it.
But no, I've had this happen. When you do that, when you move it, then what happens is you hit it pure, and then it would go right where the 8 was, and then it rattles. So that's another thing you can risk. All right, here we go. Big shot for Gaston. Third and final attempt. Here we go. Oh, miscued.
Well,
Wow.
he did another trick shot, though, as he left
Yeah.
the table. Did you see that?
Yeah. All right, so here is the scenario since Tim has the final shot. If Tim hits this on any attempt, the match is over. Because even on the third attempt, he'd be up 72 points with one shot to go, and he's got that shot. So he is absolutely in the driver's seat here. Even if he misses this, all he's got to do is hit something on the first attempt. Match will be over. But if he hits it on any attempt here, it's over.
I think Gaston knows. He's in a bit of trouble here.
But even here's the thing, even if Gaston loses this match, this is 2 semifinals in 3 years in these fields. That's an amazing accomplishment. Ooh, miscue there too.
What is it they say? When you make this shot, it's as near to miscuing you can get without actually miscuing. So he's pretty close.
Right, here we go, second attempt. All right, third and final attempt. Like I said, if he makes it on this attempt, match is over. But if not,
Gaston's still alive though, Brian, isn't he, at the moment? Still alive.
yep, technically, yes. We saw it happen a couple years ago in the Worlds. So here we go.
Deathly silence.
Oh, does he hit it? Does he hit it?
Oh, it's-
Yeah, he hit it. And that's the match, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, I don't think he knows yet, does he?
Yeah, they know.
Don't
They
think he's
know.
realised. Oh, I know.
Woo, that was close, man.
What a match. What a match. And there's another one to come, guys. Chi Ming Lee, the master, up against Venom Florian Kohler, coming next, 4:30.
That is right. Our next match is going to be at 4:30, and our commentators are going to be Steve Markle, the Blue Shark, and Mark White, and myself, Kevin Ross, along with Brian Pauley, Mark White. Thank you guys for tuning in. And as also Sherry Ross too, our camera operator extraordinaire. So we'll see you guys at 4:30. That is just about 2 hours from now. So see you guys then. Thanks for watching. See you guys.